We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, then please text the word SUNS along with your issue and seat location to 55555. Remember that our guest relations team will respond immediately. Some fans, we got your ready all the way. Join us in our next home game and you'll receive your own golden gorilla notepad. Don't forget to come out to the game for Calvin today. What's the way to back to you? The pictures of your gorilla and the fun family. Some fans, be sure to see you at our next home game. We'll be doing a special.
Welcome, everyone. A little extra excitement for you tonight. It's the first game of the NBA Cup with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. This is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Here are the starters for Utah. Markkanen and Kessler are the big men. George out there with Collier, and it's Durant in at small forward. And for Phoenix, Green out there with Devin Booker. Then there's Mark Williams, then it's Royce O'Neal, and it's Dunn in at the 3. Here we go. It's game 1 of the NBA Cup. This game will count both towards group play and the regular season standings.
Yeah, to win this thing, you probably have to win this first game. Advancing with a loss is possible, but then you have to win your final 3 in the Cup group stage. So this opener is huge.
Now here's Green, the 3. Kessler with a rebound. Here's Durant, and the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, BA. That's just not fair.
And the three-pointer goes.
Yeah, that's just pretty. Great awareness from D-Book.
Outside Durant. O'Neal pulls it in. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Dunn's shot is good.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Here's Durant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Jalen Green. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, the Jazz have traded away a lot of their veterans. All-star Lowry Markkanen still remains. After a down shooting season a year ago, perhaps he needs to build his value back up around the league before they would consider moving him.
He can heat up in a hurry. Appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. Now, here's Green. Turns in an outstanding game against Memphis. Just 5 on the clock. For 3, O'Neal. The rebound by Markkanen. Durant for 3. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Yeah, this is why people like to play with Mr. Markkanen. This guy is a solid passer out of that forward spot.
Outside, Green. The 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. Last year, Jalen Green was twice named Western Conference Player of the Week.
Yeah, and Green was the first Rockets player to win the award multiple times since James Harden in 2019. And, you know, we've seen the flashes, and now on a new team, can he improve his consistency?
And he hits the first of 3. From going to the finals in 2021 to missing the playoffs last season, Grant, things have not gone according to plan for the Suns.
Well, you know, BA, they followed that trip to the finals with a 64-win season. But then they went all in on the big 3 of Booker, Durant, and Beal. And that just didn't yield the results they'd hoped for.
And he makes all 3. And Grant, you played a half-decade in Phoenix. What stands out the most?
Well, BA, a great city with great fans. And that exciting run in 2010 where we made it to the conference final.
Durant's shot is off. The Suns have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul.
Boy, as fantastic as Devin Booker's offensive arsenal is, to me, the best part, his competitive edge and toughness, it sets him apart nightly.
Pass to Green. Shot clock at 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Green's got 8 points.
This is where Green is most effective. He's got a great feel for scoring inside.
Kicks it to George. Marketing for 3. Drills it from deep.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Green. Give him 8. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with the head coach for the Suns. We talked about Lauri Markkanen, and I asked him how he wanted his players to guard him tonight, and he said we can't afford to lose sight of him out on the perimeter because he's a big that can really shoot it, especially when he's operating in the pick and roll. It'll be interesting to see how Markkanen fares against them in this one. Back to you guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Durant with the bucket.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
And Booker's got the ball here for Phoenix. Pass to Williams. Back to Booker from deep. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
How about that? Devin Booker says anything you can do, I can do better. 3 in the books.
Durant, pass to Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Phoenix has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Williams with the screen. Booker finds Williams. High arcing shot. Can't hit that one. Good D by Kessler. George outside. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
And he's a crafty scorer for a young player. George is always going to find the gaps in the defense.
Outside, Williams. Green, the pass to Dunn. Back to Green. There's a screen. Launches a 3. Utah grabs the miss. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
Yeah, and what was really impressive was they stayed patient. The shot selection was excellent, and you see the result.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
And finished off by Kessler.
Exactly what Kessler does off every miss. Go pursue the basketball and get the opportunity for a second chance.
Now here's Green. 10 points for him. Williams passes to Booker. And Booker with the jam.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Durant's shot is off. The Suns have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Booker on the take. And Booker with the jam.
Then put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Well, plenty of give and take so far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
The Suns trailing. Now Green. That one is off.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, Grant, we could be in for a spooky game tonight as these two teams face off on Halloween.
I think I saw some costumes out in the crowd. And, you know, it does make this game feel extra special, B.A. It's always fun when you get to show off in a holiday game.
That's good from George.
And there's no question George can fill it up. For him, it's about focusing on shooting good percentages.
Booker, the pass to Fleming. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Williams. Oh, Kessler with the block. Here's Durant. Second chance effort.
That little nigga, bro.
Williams grabs the board. Suns trail by 4. Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
I love it. What concentration. Green taking the contact well and converting with confidence.
Durant nails the baby hook. Durant's got 12 points.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Smith outside. Down low. Here's Fleming. And the powerful one-handed slam.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Durant, the pass to George. Now here's Durant. He's guarded closely. Step back on that one and let it fly. 14 points for him.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
On the wing, Green. 12 points for him. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And both teams already firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Now here's Durant. In the game against Portland, very impressive. Count it. And the Jazz lead by 4.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Booker against George. Booker, the pass to Fleming. No good with the triple.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
George finds Durant. Back to Markkanen. And Markkanen with the stuff.
Markkanen finishes that with authority. Look out below.
Now here's Booker. And in that win against the Grizzlies, he's another guy who played really well. And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Both teams will make substitutions. A quick break, and we look at our 2K leaderboard for three-point shooting last season. The Suns third.
Last year, they were so good at generating open looks from distance. That's why their three-point shooting was so high.
Here's Gillespie. In his last outing, 16 points for him. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. Doris, while he's selective about it, Yusuf Nurkic has added a three-pointer to his game.
I think if you're a big in the modern NBA, you understand that your game is always about adapting to what's next. And listen, you have to be selective if you're just adding this element, but Yusuf Nurkic trying to evolve.
And here are the Suns now, following the three by Utah. 6 on the shot clock. Ooh, Durant with a steal for the finish. And Durant with the big finish.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Here's Goodwin. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Richards with a screen. Gillespie can't get it to go.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Durant for 3. Counted. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Suns trail by 14. And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. The last time they came together was in Salt Lake City, where they fell to the Jazz.
They were blown out by this squad last time. Could not stop the bench from scoring. That was the difference.
change here. .143 left in the first. Here's Goodwin. No problem on the jumper in close.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Durant, pass to George. Left side, Durant. Nurkic finds Durant for three. George. Rebounded by Green. And it's Green with the ball for Phoenix. Down by 12. Pass to Smith. Oh, denied by Durant. To the wing, right side. Nurkic passes to Durant. Launches it. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Richards, the pass to Smith. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
George's shot is off. Suns trail by 15. Outside, Green. And Durant with the block. And they're able to recover. Richards' shot is off. Utah with the ball. George passes to Durant. Here's Filipowski. George outside. And here's Durant. Got it up. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. It's the Jazz up by 15. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Jazz. Getting ready for Utah. Niang, he's checked in for Nurkic. Durant comes in for Filipowski. Anderson's checked in for Sensabaugh. And it's Keontae George in for Collier. Smith with it. A 14-point game for him in the win against Memphis.
I thought his physicality was crucial, too. You know, he kept the defense on their toes and repeatedly got to the free throw line.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
The Suns trail by 13. Outside Booker. Devin Booker gets it to go inside.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Here's Durant. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
Smith outside. Back to Booker. Shoots over George. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Bailey. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, every coach wants assisted buckets. Guys like George, they move the ball.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks. Well, Devin Booker grew up in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but around age 15, he moved to Moss Point, Mississippi to live and train with his father. Booker said, quote, "I understood the goal and I just embraced the culture and the inner city. They took me in, it was a really important time, and it was good for me." Back to you, Brian.
Thanks a lot, Allie.
Outstanding work on the offensive glass from Mark Williams. That's the energy and activity they want.
Coaches loving the ball movement.
Suns trail by 15. Smith outside. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix to the paint. Here's Booker, banked it in off the glass. And that's 15 points for Devin Booker.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Steps back. Durant has the open look. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Durant's got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Williams, nice persistence to tip it back in.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Pass to Bailey, out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter.
In the first half, 2 minutes.
Outside Booker from deep. The rebound by the Jazz. Durant's got rebound number 8 now. And Durant with the big finish.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
Suns trail by 15. Pass to Booker. A minute 29 left in the first half. Back to Dunn. Hey, expanding his range. Rebound, Utah. Durant's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Kicks it out to Anderson. Back to Durant. Drains the triple. Durant's got 35.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Outside Booker. Back to Smith. Shoots over Bailey. And it's Niang with the rebound.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass. It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Smith outside. Screen by O'Neal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dunn outside. Here's Williams. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Utah Jazz with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Back to the game after this break.
Fans, get ready for some
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out. What are you guys thinking about when you look at the schedule? What do you know?
Well, I know what's on Shaq's schedule. Wake up, 12 pancakes, nap, chocolate shake, watch a little TV, chocolate shake again, then stroll to work.
Well, Kitty, you have no idea what's on my schedule. It's 15 pancakes. Let me check and see what's up next.
Oh, well, just look, it's a nap again, so that's it.
Well, I could use a nap. Putting up with you two is exhausting. And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Utah Jazz.
They've been methodical, dissecting the defense with their passing. This is what you mean by unselfish play, guys.
We could use some of that selflessness here in the studio. I kid, but yeah, I kid.
Get the numbers though in game 1 at 17.5%.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
They seem like all of their guys have got it. I still feel like we're going to win the series. I the numbers been the JT and the adjustment. You got to give Orlando a lot of credit. Got me in trouble.
And we're ready to get this second half of our Halloween broadcast going.
You're so fast.
Utah leading by 22. Kicking off the second half. Here's Will Hardy's 5. Markkanen and Kessler are the big men. Keontae George out there with Collier. And it's Durant in at the 3.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Dunn outside. Pass to Williams. Williams with the screen. Green for 3. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Out to the right wing. From downtown. On target from range. Durant's got 40 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Booker. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
Well, with that size and strength for a
J.D.
2-guard,
Bickerstaff is
Booker
not
is a
allowing him to
legitimate
put, like,
threat even in
he sets
traffic.
them all game. Like,
And if you're just joining us, we played just
over.
over a minute here in the third.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And Durant with the big finish.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Pass to Booker. Screen by O'Neal. And Booker the bucket on the assist from Green. Booker's got 20.
This guy's been great, no doubt about it, but it hasn't been enough to get them where they want to be.
Here's Durant, and it's Utah scoring again.
Boy, this offense has revolved around him today, and rightly so. He has been fantastic.
Here's Booker, using his post moves to get the 2 points. He's got 22.
Boy, you have got to be pleased with the start of this third quarter. 3 for 4 out of the gates. Just keep your rhythm now.
Durant finds Markkanen. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Lots of stretch bigs in the league, Doris. Lauri Markkanen is one of the best at spacing the floor.
What we know, BA, is that sweet shooting bigs with the kind of size that Lowry has are an invaluable tool in the modern game. Lowry can balance that shooting with his off-the-bounce game. He is the prototypical desired big in the league today.
Here's Durant to the middle. Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
Wow, Kessler punishing the rim on that finish.
Now Green. 12 points for him. Pass to Dunn. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Yeah, fundamental basketball here. Passes on time and on target.
Durant surveying the D. Rebounded by Dunn.
A timer.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And here is Williams. Booker with it, and Kessler picks him up defensively. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. 6 to shoot. The offensive rebound. Williams, and that's off the glass and in. Williams has got 8.
Boy, he doesn't need a ton of space. Mark Williams, if he's in the painted area, so efficient.
Markkanen outside. Durant for 3. Nails it from 3.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
Pass to Booker. Screen by O'Neal. Booker no good.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
And Durant gets it to go. Durant's got 49 in the game.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Inside. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. MP high post. He's against O'Neal. Yep, that one goes. 14 points for him.
Well, get the ball and go to work. Markkanen using his size to great effect inside.
Here's Williams. The rebound by Markkanen. Utah's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Durant for 3. And another one.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Outside, Green. Hey, from beyond the arc. The shot by Dunn, no good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Booker against Durant.
Gang up on his mouth.
To the inside. Here's Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
What I love about Walker Kessler right now is he's feeling it offensively and he's aggressively pursuing the basketball.
George against Booker. To stop the run. And there it is for him. Booker's got 26.
Boy, remarkable how efficient he's been scoring the ball. He feels good right now.
Now here's Durant. Inside. Kessler passes to Durant. Kessler a screen. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. The kick to Durant. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Utah.
Well, you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
To the paint. Here's Dunn, and he jams it home with authority.
And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Boy, he just took advantage and a ferocious jam.
You know, but at this level, almost any guy can throw it down on you if you leave them wide open.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. And it's hammered home by Green.
What hops from Green, going up high and taking it right to the hoop.
Durant, the pass to Markkanen. And that one's good. Markkanen's got 16 points now.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
Outside, Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
I'll tell you what, I mean, he is a creative, explosive finisher at the rim. Green loves putting on a show.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Markkanen sets a screen. Durant, pass to Markkanen. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Booker. And the layup is good. Booker's got 13 in the second half.
We've come to expect this from Devin Booker. This guy is a relentless force on the offensive end.
Durant, again, Utah, good for 2.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Dunn outside. The 3 is up. And Booker hits from deep. Booker's got 31 points.
Devin Booker will flat put it to you on the three-point line. Don't give him any open shots.
Durant with it. Green picks him up. Here's Markkanen. Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Booker against George, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Kessler.
This is a case where Mark Williams' size just causing problems in there.
The first free throw is good. A different look for Utah. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Kessler. Filipowski comes in for Markkanen. And Bailey subbed in for George. Durant against Williams. Durant, the pass to Nurkic. Here's the 3. Another one goes. Incredible.
And his tear continues. We've never seen this before.
He now has the record for the most 60-plus point games in a row. Smith outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Fires for 3. Utah grabs the miss.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
For 3, Durant connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game.
Well, big man Mark Williams finishing with authority. A little message along.
And again for 3.
And he's now set the team record for most threes in a single game. What a shot he's got.
A lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure the next one's going in. Pass to Collier. And it's good for 2. Collier's got 5 points. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Jazz?
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks too.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
Here's Durant, and it's slammed in by Durant.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Down low. Here's Williams. Nurkic with some nice D.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
Good. Another from 3.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been.
Yeah, moving alongside Curry's mark from 2016, that was the top spot until Clay took it.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Jazz just dominating this one. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. We've got Smith. He's out there with Jalen Green. And it's Fleming in at the 4 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And Doris, you think about the top scorers in this league. They're creating those points with greater efficiency than in decades past.
Analytics is increasingly a part of the NBA. Teams are now understanding that 3 is more than 2, and if you don't make enough of them, you have a math problem. And then the other highly valued shots in the game, and maybe the most valued shots, are restricted area 2s. Listen, let's be smart about the game.
We got this.
Got 35. 22. I'd like to see the whole fourth quarter. Thank you.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. And remember, tonight's win means they're 1-0 in the NBA Cup. A great start to the group stage.
Well, getting that first win under your belt is huge. They still have 3 games left, but they're in a great position going forward.
All right, let's send it over courtside to Dominic Hamill.
Some things never get old. Watching someone score 70 is one of them. What are you seeing differently on a night like this versus a night you scored 20?
I'm seeing the code behind the matrix, Dominic. I'm not reacting to reality, I'm making it. Bending it to my will, there's nothing I'm not seeing.
Okay, thanks, MP. Brian, back to you.
Great stuff there, Dominic. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
Oh, you're 30 minutes.